started using chicken sausages a little bit more, and I think they're a really good substitute as they are obviously low calorie, low fat, and they're pretty tasty. I quite like the Heck Italia ones, which is the ones that I'm going to be using in tonight's recipe. So I wanted to kind of do something with chicken sausages just to show you that you can kind of do little swaps and still create a really tasty dinner. And this recipe is part of my under 500 calorie recipes, and it is just still really tasty, and you get a really good sized portion. I think this comes in at around 450 calories, so not too many, and is really going to fill you up and creates a lovely dinner. So it's my creamy Cajun chicken sausage rice, and you can add a little bit more heat if you want more Cajun, just add more Cajun. The amount I use in the video I think is just right for this recipe. Still family friendly, has a little bit of a kick, you know that the Cajun is in there, but without it being too overpowering. If you do like a really good kick, then just double it up, and I'm sure you're going to absolutely love it still. So this recipe is available over on the website, and then it is printable as well. Website is www.susannahskitchen.uk, so that's where you'll find my recipe subscription, also my cookbooks if you do wish to purchase any of those. And if you see me using something in the video or in any of my videos, all the accessories that I use are linked over on the website, so you'll be able to purchase those. It basically takes you through to Amazon, so it's nice and easy for you to be able to use the same thing that I do and get the same results. So please don't forget to hit the like button if you do like the look of this. If you've got any questions, please leave me a comment and let me know what you think of the recipe. And don't forget to also subscribe to Susannah's Kitchen, and you can always turn on that notification bell so that YouTube will let you know when I upload another recipe. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you liked tonight's dinner. Let's go and make it. So another day, another low calorie recipe. This is coming in at 455 calories, which is brilliant. So a little bit of spray oil, and we're on sear and saute. As you can see, I've not used too much oil, but we have accounted for that in the calories for this recipe. Now, the other thing we're using to save on some calories, but make this, rich in protein, it's gonna have loads of veggies in there, is our chicken sausages. So these work really well for us rather than using pork, because these are going to be lower in calories and therefore we can have quite a lot of it. So I have got 10 chicken sausages. These are chipolata ones, and these are the Heck Italia ones. So they've already got, a good amount of seasoning and flavouring in there, but nice and low on the calories. So we just want to start by just browning those off. And once we get a little bit of colour on the outside of those, we want them almost kind of starting to cook through, but we're still going to be continuing to cook it a bit longer because we've got onions and peppers to go in next. I use chicken sausages actually quite regularly these days. I find these ones are pretty tasty. I think sometimes with the chicken sausages, it depends how you cook them to how nice they are. Now, this recipe is not going under pressure or anything like that. It is purely a nice, quick and easy midweek meal that you can sear and saute. And you could question, why don't you make this on the hob? Of course, you could make this on the hob. What I love about the Ninja is, one, we've got a really good deep pot. And also, we can grill it at the end, all again using the Ninja Foodi. You don't have to grill it if you don't want to, or if your Ninja Foodi hasn't got the grill function, then you can just close your lid on and the residual heat will literally melt the cheese at the end. Of course, if you don't want the cheese in this dish, I had somebody the other day said that a lot of my recipes have got cheese in them. I mean, they haven't all got cheese in them, but yeah, some of them do. Particularly, like pastas and things like that, and sometimes with my rice dishes. Depending on the flavours, then I do add a little bit of cheese at the end. But you can always exclude these things. Don't think just because I've used it that you have to. It's just a case of, swapping things out or just removing it completely. It's always fine. And you can always message me. If you're not sure on something, then just message. So we've got quite a lot of heat in there now. So I'm going to turn down that sear and saute, because as you can see, we're kind of browning on the bottom just a little bit, not too bad. But I don't want to use any more oil in here if we can help it. We want to limit that as much as possible. As I said, there's going to be onions and peppers going in next. So this sausage will get more cook time, but I like to cook this as close to being cooked through as I can, and a nice amount of colour. Oh, this is going to be so tasty. I'm really looking forward to this tonight. I'm using microwave rice. If you're not a fan of it, you don't like to use it, pressure cook some rice beforehand and then you can add that in after. So again, another option for you. Maybe you've seen this recipe and you want to make it and you've only got, you know, uncooked rice in your cupboard, then yeah, literally do that. I often do my basmati rice, for example. That's what I'm using today, basmati. Pressure cook it, couple of minutes with a delayed release, and that works really, really well. On high, that would be. So when we get to this stage and we've got some browning on the outside of our sausage, I tip in my peppers and my onions. I've got 1 onion and 2 fairly large peppers. And now we just want to soften those down. Now there will be some liquid that comes out of your vegetables. So I like to have this now on a high sear and saute, just so that any liquid that's coming out is going to then evaporate and we can get a little bit of kind of colour and texture on these potentially. And we've cut them really, really super fine so that these are going to really soften down. Obviously, if you want yours a bit crunchy, then just cook them for less time. But I like mine to be nice and softened down in this dish. I haven't added any more seasonings as yet. I'm still just working on this. They've been in there a few minutes already. And I'm just going to continue like this. Right, I'm at a stage now where I'm happy to start layering up and adding our seasoning. I've turned the heat down now. I'm getting a little bit of colour on those peppers. You do have to keep an eye on it because 1 minute they're just soft and the next minute they are browning. And as you can see, the bottom of my pot also is. So I've just turned that heat down. I'm going to add in a tablespoon of garlic granules and a tablespoon of lovely Cajun seasoning. In goes the Cajun. I also want to give this a bit of seasoning, so some salt and some black pepper going in as well. Okay, give this a good mix. Because I'm getting quite a lot of heat in the pot there. I've just lifted the pot. So I don't know if that's something that you do, but I often do that if I'm getting a little bit too much heat and then I can go back down again. Now, one thing I did think about adding into this was a little bit of chorizo, so just really finely diced. If you want to add that in, you could probably manage to do that and still be just around the 500 calories. But because we're going low calorie, I didn't add it today, but it is an extra. Maybe you're not doing low calorie meals, so again, that would work perfectly for you. Okay, so pop back down, give that a nice stir. Into here, I'm going to start by adding my liquids. I've got 300 millilitres of chicken stock. Let's give that a stir through. I'm going to tip in my peas. I've just got a handful of frozen peas. I just fancied those as an extra in here, a little bit more veg. And they come in great with the calories. Don't have to have be too many, like I said, just kind of a large handful. And then 100 millilitres of cream. Now, if you want to make this dairy-free, you could use Alpro single cream here as a great alternative. Sometimes you can get it in the fridge, sometimes you can get it as a store cupboard ingredient, but it is really, really good as an alternative. Then you would just exclude the cheese part of this, or of course you could use a dairy-free cheese as well. So I just like to give you some options there. Again, with the chicken sausages, there are ones that don't have dairy in them. So I'm just mentioning it because I know a lot of people do have intolerances. So now in with our rice. So packet rice. It's been put in the microwave. Giving that a squeeze. Breaking it up a little bit as I go. And then I'm just going to start breaking that up into our lovely sauce that we have created here. So I'm still on sear and saute. I'm just on level 3 at the moment. So just break the rice up a bit further. Oh, this smells really nice. Now, I've put a tablespoon of Cajun into this. I've made the mistake with other recipes putting too much Cajun in, and it's actually stronger than you think it's going to be. I will give this a taste and I will let you know. But obviously, if you do really like a bit more heat, then just put a bit more Cajun in. You could add some chili flakes if you want some heat like that. But I think this is family friendly. You know, it's Cajun without it being too hot and blowing your head off. Okay, look at this. It's going all creamy and delicious. So I'm just heating that through fully because obviously the cream wasn't hot. The rice was, I microwaved that. You could start off, you know, without microwaving it, but it was just going to take obviously a little bit longer to heat up. So I tend to do that just because it's a little bit of a cheat and gets things going a little bit quicker. This is looking really, really good. And I think we are more or less there. You can see how good a portion we've got for 4 people. Absolutely gorgeous. So off with that sear and saute. I'm going to just spread it out. Let's grab our cheese and let's give that a sprinkle. So I've just gone with a regular cheddar cheese. Sometimes the low-fat ones don't actually melt very well. I'm sure you've all tried them. But yeah, I think cheddar is perfect. Could go mozzarella in this. It's not going to make a massive difference on the calories. You could go with a half-fat cheddar if you want to. But let's get the lid down. You could either just put the lid down, let it melt, or grill it. I'm going to grill it. Lid up. Look at that. It looks absolutely gorgeous. 4 or 5 minutes is enough. If you want it obviously more golden, you can go a bit longer, but I don't want to make the rice too crunchy. And then a little bit of parsley over the top. We're ready to serve. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, so we've got 4 portions in here. There's actually only 2 of us eating this tonight. My son's gone basketball. So I will save him some for later. And then there's going to be an extra portion, which, you know, I'm quite happy to eat tomorrow. So yeah, it's all happy days. Let's dive in and let's serve some of this up. Look at this. It is absolutely gorgeous and low calorie. Plus we're getting a really good sized portion, which is absolutely ideal. Here is my under 500 calories. Creamy Cajun chicken, sausage and rice. Look at that. It is absolutely delicious, full of flavour. I said to you I will give it a try. Bear with me. Okay, let's grab a little bit and let's give that a quick taste for heat. It's good. It tastes like Cajun. It's not too spicy. So I think if you're making this for family, it should be just about okay. If your kids don't like it, then obviously just add a lot less in or exclude it. Add a different flavour that you do enjoy. These recipes are versatile. I hope you give it a go. Let me know what you think. I think it's pretty good for 455 calories. And look, we've got loads left in the pot there. Loads of it. So really good portions.